YouTube, what's happening? What it do, man? If you can, go over there, subscribe, hit me with a like, thumbs up. Let me know I'm kicking my stuff, homie. It's a double header night, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a double header night, man. It's Friday. We gonna kick it up, man. This right here, man, I was talking to my homegirl. And we had lost a homegirl just, off of natural cause, man. Solid G homegirl, I consider her my big homegirl, my homegirl Nene Rue Capone. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we had kids, and we kind of like try to shy our lives away from them a little bit just to shield them from the lifestyle that we went through. You know what I'm saying? And that we kind of like still be going through. And some of them get older and get hip and get an understanding, get a chance to be around some of the homies, some of the homegirls, and feel the love that we have for their parents. You know what I'm saying? And for the females, rather, homie, a lot of females, they get their lives to this shit like homies do, homie. You know what I'm saying? I know a gang of homegirls from the Swans, from the 20s, Inglewood families, Two P's and the B, homegirls from Meadowbrook Power Rules, you know what I'm saying? Homegirls from the motherfucking Villains, you know, homegirls from the motherfucking Outlaws, homegirls from My Turf. I know homegirls from all over, homie. That in the gave this shit, gave this shit they all, homie, and supportive, and not just on the sleeping with niggas tips, homie. Just being straight up soldier females, you know what I'm saying? Paying they due diligence, you know what I'm saying? And to give a nigga a shirt off their back if it was a t-shirt or something that a nigga can put on if he was cold or something, homie. This type of homegirl that I done encountered, you know what I'm saying, from different sets, homie. You know what I'm saying? And going into the feeling of their kids, homie. A lot of them want to like see what my mama was doing, why my mama wasn't home sometime, why my mama chose this sometime. You know what I'm saying? And they want to feel the love. They want to know it's love, homie. Sometime, man. And things ain't like it used to be. So the love that we used to share, we don't share it like that no more. Times didn't change, homie. We'd love each other from a distance or something. But I wanted to kick this story right here about the big homegirl, Nene Capone. Me and the homegirls, we hanging out. So I'm going to shoot her name. I'm hanging out one night. One night, the homegirls, let me start it like this. One night, the homegirls, they doing their thing, homie. They hanging out in the turf, homie. You know what I'm saying? You got the big homegirl, Mean Jean from the turf. You got the homegirl Taja Rue from the turf, and you got the big homegirl Nene Capone. They was like three road dogs in the turf, homie. So where one go, the other one gonna be. They not too far apart from each other, homie. You know what I'm saying? And these were soldier ties homegirls out the turf at back in the days at that time, homie. They were soldier ties homegirls. You know what I'm saying? So everything the homies was into, they was like into, homie. They weren't too far off from the program, homie. So this particular day, they was doing their thing, homie. So me and Jean, she wound up branching off doing her own thing. So that left Taja Rue and Nene Capone. So now at this time, I'm staying in Queen Street Bloodhood. So you got me, uh, 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 and the homeboy LSD. We hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And I remember cell phones when, niggas wasn't playing cell phones. If you was like a close homie, immediate homegirls and homies, you could damn near, and homies family members we knew each other. You could just pull up at a motherfucking pad, like really not calling if you just, if you part of a circle and people love you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this particular day, they pull up. After me and Jean do her thing, they still hanging. They wind up pulling up at my spot. So they like, oh, blood, let's hang out, blood, wooty, wooty, whoop. Nigga come out and, you know what I'm saying, let's pick it and this, and that. This what Nene Capone is saying. And Taja Rue, nigga, y'all come on out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homie, we lounging, posted up, just on turf shit and shit. So, and plus I was shot. I'm shot. In the same token, I'm shot, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm healing up shot. So, digging into the story. So they like, come on, nigga, get out the house. It's nighttime. Come on, nigga, get out the house. This, and that. So I'm like, fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? Back then, a homie or homegirl, we asked each other once a couple times. We be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker stop damn near what he doing and go assist each other. Whatever it was. Hanging out, going somewhere or some shit. So we wind up. So I'm like, I tell Nene Capone, because she driving. I'm like, man, I'm thanged up. I just get bust on. You know what I'm saying? She like, nigga, that ain't nothing, nigga. What let's just get out the house, nigga, and lounge. They want to pull a nigga out and still hang out all night. That's how we used to do it in the hood. In our hood parks and shit. That's why I say niggas that be doing them little videos and niggas parks, that shit wouldn't fly, because niggas be out all night. So anyway, we wind up just packing up, bam, hitting the park and shit. So we go to Roger Park and shit. So we lounge in this so it's Nene Capone, Taja Rue, myself, LSD. Might have been some 2-3 other people just ventured off, but that was our circle, homie. So we up there chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Remind you now, I'm Cannon, homie. And so, I was at the house lounging, but this how much love we had for each other. So they pulled me out. So we up at the park. So about 2 hours in, hour and a half, 2 hours into the park, we smoking weed, having cocktails and shit. Me and the homegirl Taja Rue, we wind up just sitting on the wall by our park, just lounging and shit. And I got a Cannon. It's a Cannon like parked couple feet away from a motherfucking homie. And we out there just lounging and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Nene Rue Capone, she teaching the homeboy LSD how to drive a stick shift. Niggas hanging out but making positive time out of different shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit used to be. So anyway, like 2 hours into the time, homie, we watching the homie jerking around through the parking lot trying to learn how to drive the stick shift car and shit. Nene Rue teaching them and shit. Me and the homegirl chopping it up. Why the motherfucking bike police, homie, wind up swiveling up on motherfuckers, homie? Because we had bike police. So they swivel up on us, get the sweat motherfuckers going up and shit. So they trying to like shuffle me around. So they not knowing I'm shot at that time. So the homegirl gone one, Taja Rue. She known for going on one sometimes. So she gone one. Man, the police gone one. So now they get to looking around searching and find a thing and plant the thing on me, homie. I go down, homie. In the midst of all of us hanging out on a good time, homie. You know what I'm saying? But back then we didn't hold each other accountable. Like nigga didn't go to jail for hanging with the hood or doing some shit and call the hood like, hey man, tell the homegirl she gotta put up some money and bail me out because I was hanging out with her. We didn't do that shit, homie. We looked at if something happened and we was all hanging out and having a good time, homie. That's what it was, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to share that story, homie, you know what I'm saying, with the homegirl. Like, you know, that's how we just support it. But the flip side of that, the flip side positive out of that, Nene Rue Capone taught the homeboy how to drive a stick shift. Because once one time came through, he was able, you know, learn how to get the gears because he was thing too, and you know what I'm saying. So he learned how to and got it going. She said once they got up out the parking lot and got to hitting some more corner, the homie got the hang of it and shit, and he wound up buying a stick shift after all that shit because he was fascinated with that shit afterwards, homie. But that's just a story of the homegirl, man. Just how we used to just hang out and whatever happened. If we went to jail, we didn't hold it against each other. We still loved each other, laughed about the shit. And she was able to teach the homeboy how to drive a stick shift, homie. So yeah, that's just a story, you know what I'm saying, to kick up about my homegirl, man. And everybody else that got a platform, you know, kick up a G story about a homegirl, homie, because a lot of them from back in the days were super solid, you know, and deserve a shout out, homie, whether if they here or not, homie. So 89 on up, you know what I'm saying, kicking G shit, not Ye shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like it, subscribe, hit me with the likes and the thumbs up. You know the famous thing to let me know if I'm kicking my stuff. I'm out.